अविनाशी तु तद्विद्धिम् येन सर्वम् इदं ततम् विनाशम् अव्ययस्यास्य न कश्चित् कर्तुम् अर्हति। वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि। Bhagavan is saying in the second chapter itself of the Bhagavad Gita, Avinashi tu tadviddhi, that is indestructible. It is unborn, it never dies. As you give up your old clothes and take up the new ones, similarly, you only give up the old body and the soul moves on to the next body and the journey continues. What is he talking about? What is it that is indestructible? ऐसा क्या है जो अविनाशी है? येन सर्वम इदं ततम्, that is all pervading, omnipresent, just like the sky. What is it that is omnipresent? And they call it omniscient and omnipotent also. सर्वज्ञ है, सर्वेश्वर है, सर्वनियंता है। क्या? जैसे पुराने कपड़े छोड़ दिए, नए कपड़े ले लिए, उसी तरह पुराना शरीर छोड़ दिया, नया शरीर ले लिया। किसने? What is this talk all about? Who gives up the old body and takes up the new one? What is self? Who is self? Who am I? We are studying the book Who Am I? 8 questions we studied. Ramana is replying. The 9th question is, how do you realize it? Who leaves the body and takes up the new one? That is, if it is the self, how do you come to experience it? Is there any way? So this is the question. What is the path of inquiry for understanding the nature of the mind? Ramana is replying, that which rises as I in the body is the mind. Now, this is a very, very important statement. The I in the body equals, what does it mean? I am Ajay thought. I am Rakesh thought. I am Shikha thought. I am Subrato, Shreya thought. I am Charo, Teresa thought. Ramana is saying, this is only a thought, an idea. ये केवल एक विचार है मन का. Ego भी, even the ego is a mental formation, it's only a manovritti. Now, what is the implication of this thought? As we have understood how to let go of our conditionings, how to let go of our likes and dislikes, desires and aversions, and then we have felt as if a big burden has been lifted off our heads. We have felt freedom, we have felt light, we have felt happy, peaceful. Now, is there any way using which we can let go of this I thought also, which is so deep rooted? Everything that I have created in my mind, that all of us have created in our minds, revolves around this thought only. That I am Teresa, you believe in this thought first, and then you create the world around it. That I am Shreya, you believe in this thought, and then you create your world around it. Then, as I explained earlier also, after this thought, the entire flood of other thoughts naturally follow. जैसे ही ये अहम की थॉट उठती है, तो बाकी के जो थॉट्स हैं आपकी, उसकी बाढ़ आ जाती है, एक फ्लड सी, सुनामी सी आ जाती है. इट्स लाइक अ सुनामी ऑफ mental formations, which are all based on the three qualities of the mind, which create your habit patterns. उसके बाद उन तीन गुणों के अनुसार, जिससे आपकी पर्सनालिटी बनती है, आपका स्वभाव बनता है, आपकी हैबिट्स बनती हैं, वो अपने आप ही चिपक जाती हैं इस अहम की थॉट के साथ. They naturally get glued, fixed to the I thought. So, Ramana's ninth question we were studying, he says, even the I thought, aham, ahamkar, that is also a mental formation. Nothing more than that. And just like you can let go of your likes and dislikes, just like you can let go of your conditionings, जैसे आप अपनी मान्यताएं, धारणाएं, इच्छाएं छोड़ देते हैं, just like you let go of your other thoughts, other manovrittis, in the same way, you can also let go of your I thought. आप सोचो, think about it, contemplate deeply on it. That I am Ajay is also just a thought. मैं अजय हूं, जिसके इर्द गिर्द अजय का सारा संसार बसा हुआ है. जैसे ही अहम की थॉट उठती है, मैं करता हूं, मैं भोगता हूं, ये थॉट्स भी स्वतः उठती हैं. The moment you believe this thought that I am Ajay, then I am the doer and I am the enjoyer. They naturally follow. And when they naturally follow, then I have all my resolves about the future. And I have all my thoughts about what all I did in my life in the past. And I believe all those thoughts also. जैसे ही मैंने अहम की थॉट को सच माना, तो मेरे भविष्य की जो भी धारणाएं हैं या कल्पनाएं हैं या संकल्प हैं, मैंने ये करना है, वो बड़े रियल लगने शुरू हो गए. और भूत में मैंने ये किया, और वो भी सारा का सारा बहुत ही सच लगना शुरू हो गया. The past and future resolutions, resolves, desires, everything appears to be so real. And it was all based on one single thought that I am the body. I am this body mind complex called the Ajay. This is called Jiva, Jivatva, individual self, around which everything resolves. Individuality, जीवत्व, उसके इर्द गिर्द मेरा पूरा संसार चल रहा है. If one inquires as to where in the body the thought I rises first, one will discover that it rises in the heart. When Ramana uses the word heart, it means the source, the core. What is he saying? Where from the I thought arises? It arises from the source, the self. अभी आंखें बंद करो. Close your eyes and ask yourself this question. Who would I be if I drop this thought, I am a doer? अगर मैं ये थॉट को छोड़ देता हूं कि मैं करता हूं, मैंने ये किया, मैंने ये करना है, इस कर्तापन की थॉट को अगर मैं छोड़ देता हूं तो मेरे को क्या अनुभव होता है? How do I feel when I let go of I am the doer thought? All my sankalpas, thoughts about the future and past, dissolve into nothingness, emptiness. They are all arising because I was believing in this thought that I am the doer. वो arise इसलिए कर रहा है फ्यूचर और पास्ट क्योंकि मैं करता हूं के विचार को सच मान रहा हूं. और अभी अभी हमने देखा कि इस विचार से भी अनासक्ति हो सकती है. And just now we observed that even this thought we can detach from. When you detach from this thought, then it's not emptiness that remains. It's awareness that remains. Peaceful awareness remains. In which no manovrittis, no mental formations are there anymore. जिसके अंदर अब मनोवृत्ति नहीं रही. Similarly, let go of this thought that I am an enjoyer. इस थॉट को भी छोड़ते हैं कि मैं भोगता हूं, मैं भोग करता हूं. मुझे भोग करना, I be enjoying in the future or I enjoyed in the past. I let go. What happens? What remains? मैं करता हूं, मैं भोगता हूं, छोड़ता हूं जब मैं, What remains? This is what Ramana is saying. This is called the heart, the self, the source. Just peace, awareness, awareness of peace, awareness of awareness. And from this awareness, the heart, the I thought arises. Again, this is what Ramana is saying, and we are practically experiencing it. That the I thought, ahankar, arises from the heart. अहम आपका आत्मा से आता है. जब आत्मा में हलचल होती है तो पहली थॉट जो उठती है वो अहम की थॉट उठती है. जब उस अहम की थॉट को शांत कर दो तो आप आत्मानुभव करते हैं. द फर्स्ट थॉट दैट अराइजेस, you are seeing from the heart, is the I thought. Just like it arises like a wave, it can march back also like a wave. When you do the inquiry, it disappears. जब आप ठीक तरह से इंक्वायरी करते हैं तो ये स्वतः ही गायब हो जाती है. And along with that also disappear the enjoyership and doership. उसके साथ ही कर्तापन और भोक्तापन भी डिसअपियर हो जाते हैं. Now who will say what? No, this sentence that I am saying, say, who will say what? Who has said this sentence? Who is speaking right now and who is listening? कौन बोल रहा है? कौन सुन रहा है? If I am the doer, thought is not there, you understand that it is the organ of speech that is speaking. It is the organ of hearing that is hearing. कान सुन रहे हैं, आंखें देख रही हैं, वाक इंद्रिय जो है वो बोल रही है, हाथ जो इंद्रिय है आपकी कर्मेंद्रिय वो हिल रही है. आप कहां से आ गए? मैं करता हूं, ये कहां से आ गया? मैं देखता हूं, ये कहां से आ गया? That I am seeing or eyes are seeing. Which one is correct? That I am doing or the hands are doing. Which one is correct out of these two sentences? It is this hand that is moving. But I am believing that I am moving or I am doing. I am walking. I am speaking. Ramana is saying the truth is that this is only a thought and it is not true. Just like the electricity, when it is there, the computer is working. It is not there, the computer is not working, it is dead. In the same way, in the presence of the self, the eyes are seeing, the ears are hearing, the organ of speech is speaking. I am that self, not eyes, ears and other organs. मैं प्रकाश हूं, मैं चिन्मय तत्व हूं. मेरी प्रेजेंस में आंखें देख रही हैं, कान सुन रहे हैं, पैर चल रहे हैं, बात हो रही है, मन बुद्धि अपना अपना काम कर रहे हैं मेरी प्रेजेंस में. जब करंट है तो कंप्यूटर चल रहा है, करंट नहीं है, कंप्यूटर बंद हो गया, वाईफाई चला गया. Who was the doer? The instrument of Wi-Fi? The computer? Can they do anything by themselves if the current is not there? Similarly, can the eyes see and ears hear if the current is not there? If the self is not there? आत्म तत्व, ये मेरा सत्य है. आज आपने सत्यनारायण कथा की बात कही. सत्यनारायण, सत्य, आत्म तत्व and नारायण are one. The self and the supreme self are one. In other words, only self is real. All else is imagination, dreams. केवल आत्मा, परम आत्मा ही सत्य है, बाकी सब सपना है. उमा कहूं मैं अनुभव अपना, सत हरि भजन जगत सब सपना. महादेव, भगवान शिव is telling मां पार्वती, उमा कहूं मैं अनुभव अपना. हे उमा, only the self is real. The world is only a dream. So the first thought that arises is the I thought. You inquire and this thought vanishes, disappears. This is what Ramana is saying. One would discover that it rises, the I thought rises in the heart. That is the place of the mind's origin. Even if one thinks constantly, I, one will be led to that place. Of all the thoughts that arise in the mind, the I thought is the first. जितने भी विचार मन में उठते हैं, पहला विचार अहम का उठता है. It's only after the rise of this that the other thoughts arise. इसके बाद ही बाकी सारी thoughts उठती हैं. It is after the appearance of the first personal pronoun that the second and the third personal pronouns appear. जो सर्वनाम याद है आपको, पढ़ा होगा आपने, प्रोनाउन पढ़े होंगे. फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड, मैं, तू और वो. I, you and he, she, they. It's only when the first personal pronoun I, मैं, is there, only then the other two can arise. Otherwise, how can they? If I is not there, how can you and they arise? अगर हम नहीं है, अगर मैं नहीं है तो तू भी नहीं है, तेरा भी नहीं है। मैं और मोर तोर ते माया, जेहि बस कीन है जीव निकाया। I, me, mine, you, thine. This is what Maya is. When you let go of these thoughts, who would you be? You experience your identity with Vasudeva, with the self, Ram, Bhagwan Shiv. Only Vasudeva remains. I am nothing. I am not. Naham, Naham. Naham remains. The experience of not I, not I, not me, not me, not me remains. Tenth question. How will the mind become quiescent? मन खत्म कैसे होगा? मनोनाश कैसे होगा? Try to understand the difference between manonash and manolay. The destruction of the mind versus temporary quietening of the mind. Temporary quietening can be achieved by mechanical means also. In your deep sleep state, the mind is temporarily quiet. When the doctor gives you anesthesia, the mind is temporarily quiet. When you go for a hike and you're climbing a mountain for 4 hours and you are dead tired, the mind is temporarily quiet. When you run for 10 kilometers without stop and you are dead tired, the mind is temporarily quiet. मनोलय थोड़ी देर के लिए आप ला सकते हो। आप 10 किलोमीटर भागो, मन काम ही नहीं कर रहा होगा, इतनी थकावट होगी। डॉक्टर आपको एनेस्थीसिया का इंजेक्शन देता है, मन शांत हो जाता है। रात को आपकी सुषुप्ति की स्थिति में मन शांत होता है, पर वो मनोलय होता है, थोड़ी देर के लिए शांत होता है। देयर कैन बी सम ब्रीदिंग एक्सरसाइजेस आल्सो दैट कैन क्रिएट दिस टेम्पररी कामनेस इन द माइंड, but that is not Ramana is talking about. He is talking about the destruction of the ego, manonash, that happens when the I thought dissolves. वो तब होगा जब अहम डिसॉल्व कर जाएगा, खत्म हो जाएगा। So how to do it? He says, you do it with the inquiry of who am I? मैं कौन हूं? ये इंक्वायर करो, विचार करो, मैं कौन हूं। Who am I? This thought will destroy all other thoughts. And like the stick used for stirring the burning fire, it will itself in the end get destroyed. Then there will arise self-realization. कैसे करनी है inquiry? How do you have to do this inquiry? As soon as a thought arises and you become aware of it, you ask yourself two questions. To whom the thought? One. And second, who am I? As soon as you ask the question, to whom the thought, you realize that this thought that disturbed you arose from the aham thought. I am Subrato thought. I am Shreya thought. And then you inquire further whether this thought is right or wrong. Who am I? Am I really Subrato or Shreya or Rakesh or Shikha or Shruti or Geetanjali or Naveen? Who am I? And then you don't give any reply to this question. You just become a silent spectator. आप इस क्वेश्चन का कोई जवाब नहीं देंगे, केवल एक शांत दृष्टा की तरह मौन बैठेंगे. Just after the who am I question, you will see the mind will get stunned. No thoughts will remain, but the awareness will continue. The awareness of the silence, the awareness of the awareness itself will continue. That awareness is the self. जैसे ही आपने क्वेश्चन पूछा मैं कौन हूं, कोई जवाब नहीं दे रहे हैं. उस समय मन एकदम खत्म हो जाता है कुछ क्षणों के लिए. और क्या रह जाता है? कॉन्शियसनेस, चिन्मय तत्व, आत्म तत्व, शिव तत्व. परम शांत कॉन्शियसनेस रह जाती है. वो सेल्फ है, वो आत्मा है. खुद से पूछो मैं कौन हूं. I am aware of awareness. I am aware of silence. I am aware of the non-existence of I, ego. I am aware I am not the doer. I am not the enjoyer. मुझे बोध है कि न मैं करता हूं, न मैं भोगता हूं. मैं हूं. I am. Now continue this practice so that this understanding deepens. That I am not this body-mind complex deepens. इसकी प्रैक्टिस करो, अभ्यास करो, ताकि नाहम आपकी रगों में दौड़े। सत्य नारायण आपके रोम रोम में महसूस हो। ओम श्री कृष्णार्पणमस्तु, श्री रामकृष्णार्पणमस्तु। हरि ओम तत्सत्। ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम तत्सत्। May there be peace, peace and eternal peace in the hearts of all of us and in the hearts of all beings. Thank you so much. Bless you all.